All right, welcome to another live New York session. It is September 22nd, 2023. So let me go ahead and charge my phone here. All right, so we're ready to go. So to get started, we're going to actually check the news here. So we can see that 9:45, when I have some major news. This is the manufacturing PMI news at 9:45. So we're probably going to be trading that depending on how long we're in the market. So we're going to use the G.S.A strategy. We're going to be trading NAS today. So to get started, we're going to turn on the indicator. Currently, we do not have a cheat code signal on current price. But price just did a very strong buy, got a retest buy signal. So there's probably a sign that price is starting to go bullish possibly on a current trend. But if we look at the overall trend, we can see that price is clearly trending down. I mean, even if you look at it, price is trending down. So a lot of swing lows are being broken. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a trend line and draw this. All right. So now we're going to go to the 15-minute. And we're going to look at current price. So when we look at current price here, we can see that price is trending upward because of multiple previous highs that are being broken. So we are going to take a trend line and draw this. And that's all we're going to focus on. Right? Now, the very next thing that we need to do is draw trading ranges. We can see that this up move originated from this swing low, ended with this swing high. So we're going to mark that. And then we're going to look at the most recent breaker structure, which we actually should see it here. So I'm just going to mark it here. Now I'm going to go ahead and conclude that we're in a bullish trading range at this point. So I'm going to put the swing low, swing high, and then breaker structure. All right. So that's what I'm going to put. Now we're going to take Fibonacci. We're going to draw from the most recent low to the most recent high. You can see that price did reject the 50% already, so it did pull back. So it's a possibility that price is probably, if anything, probably going to pull back maybe to the 38.20, maybe a little bit up in this area and go up. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and still mark it at 50%. Just in case if price does a hard pullback and comes down to here and then goes up, just in case. So I'll know, gives me a little leg room to figure out how far price to pull back. So anywhere in this area and then go up. So that's what I'm going to draw. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the indicator to see if everything lines up. Find out where the Bollinger Bands are lining up. And you notice that it lines up here. Now, it's a possibility that price could come all the way down to this structure. We test it and go up, or it can come down to here, stick out the bolt and go up. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the 8:15 candle, the 9:15 candle to close, which will close in a little bit over 7 minutes. And then we're going to plan our trades. And so that way, when the 8:30 candle closes, we'll just focus on price action to figure out when it's a good time to jump in for the trade. So that's what we're going to do. So a little bit of in about 7 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and do that. Be right back. All right, so now the 9:15 candle is about to close. So I'm on doing a live position. Let me put it down here. But of course, price could come down anywhere between this structure and test and come up. That's what I'm kind of looking at. So if price comes down in this structure, just prepare for it. I'm gonna try to ride lines out the way up until this point, maybe 15 down here. But this is about 600 plus pennies. If NAS goes up further, then it gets TP2, 900 plus points. So that's when I'm gonna aim for. So looking for price to come down anywhere between this structure to this structure here, and then go back up. So the 9:30 candle, or at 9:29, we're going to paste in my stop loss and take profit. And then at 9:30, we want to focus on price action and see what price does. And then now 9:30 candle closes and price happens to do a counter trend sell all the way down to here, then I might sell until it hit this point and go up. But we'll see. So we have a little bit over 12 minutes before that happens. So we'll be right back. All right, so it's 8:29. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the stop loss and take profit for the buy. Because I'm thinking that price is probably going to come anywhere between this structure and retest. Would have taken a sell, but I don't want to take a chance and price hit the structure that reverses on me. I'm going to put in my stop loss and take profit here. For the stop loss and take profit is put in, so we have about 7 seconds. So, three, 2, 1. So now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this price action and really figure out what price wants to do. Probably probably going to come down to this structure here and maybe split down and then be burned up. So it was a nice little counter trend sell, it looks like so far. It's look like it might stick out this bulge again and then buy it up. That's what it's looking like. But it did do a decent sell off. Down a little bit more. Now remember, we had some news at 9:45 as well. So that's going to kind of determine which way the price is going to go as well. You see that price is, it looks like it's kind of resisting this area. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. So he's going to focus on price action. Didn't feel like, so I feel like maybe it's going to be the best move. Much is really selling now. So when are we going to get a sell signal for the starting to stick out the Bollinger Band, but we'll have to see. But we got ourselves a nice decent counter trend sell, which I figured it was pretty good. Possibly could start hitting the structure. And that's what I was kind of looking at. Got about a little bit over 8 minutes before that candle closes, and that's going to be the news candle. But tempted to go in for a sell, but price clearly above something's going to buy up. That's what I'm kind of looking at. I teach myself to be a lot more patient when it comes to my decision with the trade. It really drop it. And that's why I'm looking for a cheap code signal. That's a decent sellout. We'll pause this recording real quick. But I'm back. So yeah, it looks like it's testing this area here. I'm gonna wait for that news candle, see what will happen, and see if I can jump in there. About a little bit of 5 minutes before that happens. Let's see. I was going to so long today. But I'm gonna see if we get a cheap code signal because it's sticking out as long as there. That's what I'm looking for. You sell off. You're doing this, but anyway. I just built this previous structure. The maybe was starting to go bearish. Could be a possibility. Wait for the candle and see what it does. And then we'll look at the ceiling. Now, if it continues to sell down, I might take a sell. But I think the price is going to reject the ceiling and look back up some. Yeah, less than a minute. Less than 20 seconds now. Can see which way the price decides to keep moving out. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah. Yep. See code buy. And go in for the buy. Yep. And this is the news candle. Figure that it was going to retest on this structure anywhere around here. You got the cheat code buy. So yeah, love it. this. Almost $50 profit, $47 profit, under 45 on the crazy. Give me at least 45 that quote. There we go. Yeah, I know $40 profit. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna document the results, and then share them with you. Because I was testing out a $500 account with one of my brokers. Just wanted to see what lot size would be best fit for a $500 account. Just like I could do a 0.02 or 0.03, maybe a 0.04, I think so. Let me document the results and I'll share it with you. Be right back. All right, the documents are has been documented, so I'll share the results with you. I'm actually doing mode today, and I'm doing it off of one of my other offshore brokers, Osprey. Made $40 because I did at 0.02 in a $500 account. So that's what I did. The price did a decent buy up. So let me show another screen here. So it went up and did 400 plus points. And I believe that I got in somewhere around here. This price started pushing up and I didn't see the trade. So maybe got 350 plus points. So we did good on this trade. We particularly predicted that price was going to be a counter trend sell down to between this structure down to this structure, which it did. So we did counter trend sell and it did us a buy. Now, this could be a buy that's letting us know that it's probably ready to continue upward, or because of this breaker structure, this may be a counter trend buy. But either way, we still got another good decent trade. So that's it for this session, guys. See you guys next week. Bye.